All right, my friends. Here we go. This is case 8 of the 10 caser. The power up one, you mean? That spot's killing it. Specifically that case, like case 7 just made it, but I mean, I liked it before that, but after case 7, that was over, you know? Like, golly. What the heck? Yeah, it's a great spot, man. Great spot. I mean, Dylan Cruz auto and Walker Jenkins superfractor, like in one case. Holy cow! Like, what the hell? The two best cards. You hit the super and the auto to 30. I mean, you know, it's pretty good, I would say. Pretty good. All right. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm down. I'm down to hit another one. I'm down to hit another one. I agree with you. So, there we go. Yeah, it was crazy. You know, like literally crazy. Like I like the insert spots. I know they were expensive, but I mean, I personally like them. I like inserts because, you know, you get sets, and then there's always the chase factor, which might not work out, but at least you got to chase it. You know what I mean? Like that you could have hit something crazy, whether you do or not. You know. But worst case scenario, you get the sets, right? Man, you killed it. Like you definitely killed it. Anthony Baptiste. Nice blue. Nice little color match blue on the Baptiste. That's a nice card. Hey Mosstown, how are you? Yeah, I'm doing good. Feeling fine. No worries. I got all the feeling back in my arm. You know, which is always a plus. So it's still a little tingly, you know, like it still doesn't feel right, like it feels off, but I can feel things, you know what I mean? Like I can open the packs no problem. So, but yeah, it was a little uncertain there for a minute, but it's all fine now. It's all great. So yeah. No, no. All right, I'll tell you what they say they think it is, but once they ruled out stroke and nerve damage, they stopped looking. They're like, "Look, we don't know what it is. Take this." They gave me prednisone. They gave me prednisone, and then um, something else that tastes horrible. But they think it's this, and I don't know if you guys can see that, but my arm's swollen right here, and they think it is some sort of allergic reaction, like almost like I brushed up against something that I was allergic to and just didn't realize it. Or maybe he says he doesn't see anything like that, but it's just possible. Maybe it was like a spider bite or something like that that they don't see, like that the reaction covers. But he says that's what it is. He thinks the is actually an ER doctor, and he was like, I think it's that. He was like, but don't worry. Either way, we'll, you know, if it's just some weird, something weird, he was like, this drug will take care of that, and if it is what I think it is, this will take care of that. So yeah, and the feeling came back probably within, say, an hour of taking the medicine that they gave me, which is horrible, by the way. And then it's I took the second dose because you got to really dose up day one. I took the second dose of both already, and I was like, you know, I could actually do this. Yeah, I've got a steroid and I got something else. I don't know. I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know if prednisone is the steroid or not. But anyway, whatever. Whatever they gave me, it was some weird stuff. It's a giant purple pill, and it tastes like Smurf asshole. So sorry if anybody's here, if I just offended anybody. Hope your kids aren't in the room. That's what it tastes like. It is horrible. But yeah, yeah, it's a little bit of a wait. But once Jay Brooks is he's in charge of the shipment for the first 50. One of us really needs to run it, kind of be like point on it, and he decided to do that, which I really appreciate because I hate it. You know, like opening all the cases I opened yesterday was tough, right? It just was. You sit in a chair in an air conditioned office, but still, that was a lot. Like it was a long day and everything, but I would so much rather do what I'm doing than sort, package, and ship. And we've got somebody doing the shipping, you know what I mean? So it doesn't have to be me, because otherwise it was me, that was it. So I'm really happy. So yeah, he is, I know people are joking with him like on Twitter and stuff, calling him a slacker, but he was here till like 4 a.m. last night doing it, you know? Yeah, yeah. Not only that, Mosstown, but your what is it? Your soccer cards are in there too. But one thing happened. One of your spots, we can't find it. We must have packaged it. We must have packaged it up with the wrong person. It wasn't a big spot. It was like a really cheap spot. So I was like, just send Mosstown a message and refund her for the spot. She probably just grabbed it to help us fill. I don't know which spot it was, but I was like, there's no way she's gonna care. I mean, maybe it was a Met, but I doubt it. And he said it wasn't one of the spots with like, what do you say, like chrome or anything like that. It was just a base spot, and we shipped it to the wrong person. No idea who. You know what I mean? I was like, we could probably just give Mosstown a refund, and then if somebody he thinks he has an idea who did it, I was like, it's probably really not worth it. You know what I mean? To like track it and then find. I was like, Mosstown's probably gonna be fine. You know what I mean? So we'll probably just do it that way. So that's probably what we're gonna do. Yeah. I mean, it's a mess up, but I was like, it's not a end of the world kind of thing. So whoever gets it, we're just gonna tell them, surprise, it's yours. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's okay, And it's such a big break. So we did that. You know who else we did that to? Same scenario, right? Almost the same scenario. On this one, we still had the spot, but it was in the wrong place. It was Kelly's spot with all the Riley cards, and we had it in the wrong pile. But he was like, "Did you grab these?" I was like, "No, bro, I've been over here." And I was like, "You cannot lose Kelly's cards, dude. I'm telling you, you cannot lose Kelly's card." But then we found it. It was fine. It was fine. Oh yeah, that's cool. That is cool. I like it. Yeah, Lunar goes in with base chrome unless it's one of like the top, I don't know, 4 or 5 names. You know what I mean? We've always put Lunar in with base chrome forever and ever and ever, just because, there's so many of them. There's like what, 3 or so a box, times 12 for a case times 100. You know what I mean? Like it's just. So yeah, we've always put it in with base forever and ever because it's not numbered. Basically, we say we'll sleeve and top load anything numbered, but we still do some cards like I forget what they're called, but they don't have the atomics or anything. I noticed that. But there's another unnumbered card that's a little rarer, and that one we still sleeve and top load it. Let me see if I can find it. This one. Whatever that is this year, whatever they're calling it this year, Sparkle, Speckle, Mini Diamond, you know what I mean? It's not numbered, but we're gonna sleeve and top loaded anyway. But it's just rarer. So, and it's also, you know, a little. This might sound like total bullshit because it is, but, you know, a little surprise. You get your cards, and hey, there's some green ones. Lunar is very pronounced this year. Like, it definitely looks like it's a green to 99. But the greens to 99 are base only. This one has green grass to 99, which is definitely different. And I want to say like HTA and stuff like that. Well, HTA is auto only, but maybe it's jumbo. But they have like a green something. But the regular greens are base retail. No, we probably won't do that. We probably won't do that. But yeah, I'm not gonna put any PSAs out there before hurricanes anymore. I learned my lesson. You guys should have. I mean, some of you probably remember it, but you should have been here when I opened up my phone, because we didn't have internet. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't have any kind of internet. We didn't have power either, but my phone still worked, but it didn't have a connection. So finally we get power, and then not long after that we get the internet back, and let me just tell you, there were a lot of notifications about it, and I was like, oh man, what the heck happened? Yeah, they were a lot less pronounced. This year they're pretty dark, which is good. You know, I think that's better. But you know, they look like greens, they look like aquas. That one's the aqua to 125. Brian Acuna. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what we did with the foils from Series 1. We'd have run out of supplies otherwise. There were a lot of those. Tamar Johnson. Turn the fan on. Vanderhey. George Lombard Jr. That's a nice card. Hey, Cyrus, what's up, buddy? And hello to everybody on Twitter. There's not a lot of there's not a lot of chatting on Twitter, so I kind of ignore you guys, but appreciate you watching. Hey, look at that. Dylan Cruz, base auto. That's his third auto. First, that's not number. No, sir, not yet. Not yet. I imagine he's a pretty tough one. I want to hit the Yamamoto. I want to hit him. Ellie, Jason Dominguez, you know, that kind of thing. But, not at this point. We haven't. Oh, yeah? That's cool. So nice, Dylan Cruz. Congrats to that spot. That spot's killing it. Just killing it. It's your Friday? That's cool. That was very cool. Oh, hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. This medicine I'm on, I gotta drink a ton of water. I gotta keep going to pee. Dang, the wound. Hey, that's good. Yeah, that's good. No reaction is good. Yeah, they're like, you gotta drink a lot of water. I was like, no. I'm like, does Diet Coke count? They're like, no. I did. Don't worry, I did. Yeah, and you got 2 autos too. That's a lot for a insert spot. Daverson. Gotta make it Coke Zero. I don't like Coke Zero. I don't like the taste. It tastes too much like Coke, you know? I'm one of those people, once I start drinking Diet Coke, I can't go back. I really like this spot. Before the Superfractor, I like that spot. Baptiste. A Lunar. Marcelo. I don't like Pepsi. I don't know what it is. Like it used to be when I was younger. I Pepsi or Coke, whatever. Like I didn't notice the difference. When I was a kid, I didn't notice the difference between the two. Like I didn't even notice the difference like between like supermarket cola. I was like, heck yeah. I think that's because we got soda so rare when I was a kid. It was watered down Kool Aid or nothing. You know what I mean? Even our milk was powdered. We had powdered milk, so we were pretty poor. So soda was like this really rare treat. So people would be like Coke or Pepsi. I'm like, there's no difference. But now, and I be drinking that stuff whenever I want. I don't like Pepsi. I don't like Pepsi at all. I mean, if I have to, I'll drink it, but I don't like it. Diet Pepsi. I got off soda, but I went to tea, and tea, man, I gotta pee like every 45 minutes when I drink tea. I don't know what it is. It just goes right through me. Just constantly, constantly. So I was like, man, let me go back to soda. And I was off soda because my hand shook, and I was trying to like limit, I don't know, caffeine, what, but that's not what it was. It was my thyroid, so. Blake Mitchell. Well, are we talking about the rookie spot? Because that's kind of a Rookies are different, if that makes sense, because sometimes their base is rare. And if their base is rare, then it throws off the whole um, algorithm. You know what I mean? Pete Crow Armstrong, that's a great looking card. Pete Crow Armstrong rookie auto. We've done really well with rookie autos compared to what I thought we were going to do. But, you know, generally your refractor is like 2 times your base. 1.5 to 2 times. And then your blue is another 1.5 to 2 times. And then your gold is 1.5 to 2 times. And then your orange is 1.5 to 2 times. So that'll give you an idea, you know. But that's kind of how you would do it, you know. So if the rookie was 300 to 350, then the refractor would be, you know, 5 to 6, and the blue would probably be 1,000 to 12, and then the gold would be 2,000, you know, maybe even 2,500, and then the orange would probably be 4K, something like 4K. That's a really, really, really raw estimate. You know what I mean? That's a really raw estimate. And then if it's true orange, that's what I'm talking about. If it's shimmer, you kind of go down the next level. So like an orange shimmer is kind of like a true gold price, and vice versa. You know, you just drop it. You got banned from using the recipe? That's funny. Why is Mexican Coke better? It stops at McDonald's. McDonald's Coke is better because it's colder. And it actually has more sugar. Because they expect the ice to water it down. So McDonald's Coke is sweeter. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. What do you guys think my Jenkins is worth? I got that HTA exclusive Jenkins to 150. Oh yeah? That's good. I had Coke in Australia, in Russia, and they recycle the bottles, but they don't recycle them the way we recycle bottles. They wash them and take the label off, and then the next day the same bottle might have milk or water, or you know what I mean. The thing, they wash the bottles, and then Colson Montgomery, and then they put a new label on them, and that's how they recycle. This was, oh my gosh, the 90s, like the mid 90s, back in when I was in Russia around Moscow. But yeah, it was crazy because I wanted to bring a bottle home, and they were like, no, you can just have the label. We'll take the label off. We'll take the label off, but you can have the label. I was like, I don't collect labels, I collect bottles, you know. But yeah, I did end up smuggling a couple. I got a Pepsi and a Coke Royale with cheese. Yeah. It's all a horse meat in France. Well, hopefully you guys had a good day. We had a crazy day yesterday. Just insane. And then, of course, who knows what's going to happen tonight. Jay Brooks says he'll be done shipping by tomorrow. And he's going to hit the 100 caser hard. That's what he told me. So, just so you guys know, we will hit the 100 caser tonight. You know, I will open at least one case for that break tonight. I know they were talking about I should have done 3 yesterday, but I mean, obviously, I couldn't do 3 yesterday in the 100 caser. But we'll figure it out. I guess I used the wrong verbiage. It shouldn't have said that we'll start release day, but it did, so that was a mistake. Because obviously the 10 caser started release day, and then this is after the 10 caser, but it just had the wrong info in there. Y'all don't understand. That man has been working his tail off the last couple days. Y'all just over here disparaging that poor guy. Yeah, he's here. He left last night like 4 in the morning. He was here till like 4 in the morning last night doing Heritage. And then he was here when I got here today. And you know, he won't leave tonight until Heritage is done. The first 50. I mean, the second 50 we just got, you know, hasn't even started sorting yet, but you know, he'll be on that. And then this break will sort and ship probably before the second 50 of Heritage, but they're both going to be sorting at the same time. It's just this is so much smaller. It'll be done faster. You know what I mean? So, just so you guys know. Long breaks. He was talking shit about you. It's true. He was talking shit. He was like, I know B Zitty ain't talking about me. I was like, yeah, man. He was like, man, did you see all the stuff I had to ship him? Extra crispy fries. Now I can't speak to that. That's probably true, but he made sure to let you guys know. G, he said he sent you a photo. He was like, I sent G a photo. I was like, uh-oh. Quinn Priester, another rookie auto. Look at us. Quinn Priester. All right. Yeah, they might. You know, they might. I know the odds of hitting a blue are the same as hitting a base. 1 second, guys. I gotta take this. Yes, sir. I'm doing it right now. Yeah, pretty good. Last night, I had this really dented case, and I was like, I'm pretty sure the cards are okay. Hit a superfractor in it. True story. Yeah, it was like the number 2 guy. Probably 3 weeks. All right. Have a good one. All right, bye. I told him 3 weeks. He was like, oh, never mind. I don't know what he was going to ask me, but he decided not to. He was like, okay, bye. That was Fish at Blowout. So always answer when Fish at Blowout calls you. You'll send him a one. He'd probably really like that, to be honest with you. And the second 50 will be faster. We have more staff. So that'll go a lot faster than the first 50 did. I don't know if I want to say a lot faster. It'll go faster. But somebody was under the impression that since Bowman was here, we weren't working on Heritage. We are definitely working on Heritage. The only person working on Bowman's me. Oh, was it? Oh, wow. Oh, wrong card here. Let's see. That goes there. I don't think so. Garrett Forrester. Yeah, exactly. That is the exact truth. Douglas Glad to 199. Um, did we make enough on Heritage to make it worth the time suck? No, no. We ended up losing on Heritage, but um, if we were to get the cases from Fanatics Direct, it would have been a positive instead of a negative. So, but I feel like us doing 100 cases or 111 cases of Heritage kind of opened some eyes. I think it helped us. Like, it was like a huge advertisement for us because nobody was, not only has nobody done it, but nobody's ever even considered it. Like, I hadn't, you know what I mean? And I'm the 100 case guy. I was like, hell no, I'll never do 100 cases of Heritage. Are you crazy? So yeah, if we were to get them from Fanatics, we could do it again. So, and I'm not saying we can. I'm just saying if we could, then yeah, that way you do it. And maybe not all of them, but definitely most of them. You know what I mean? Nolan Chanel, blue paper. It would definitely have to be most of them. Like 75%, I think. We would have to be at least 75%. JD Gonzalez. 98. Well, you always got to do, well, the way we do it, you always have to have like a little 10 caser. But we could always try to just skip the 10 caser and just go straight to an auction. You know what I mean? I want to say yes, but now I'm just not, I don't know. You know what I mean? I just don't know. Fanatics is they're Fanatics, so I'm just not sure. Ortiz, and I think that's a different auto than he was using before. I feel like he just made kind of an A in a line, so this is one of his early autos, I think, for Ortiz. Definitely different. I liked his other one it was kind of like a star. It was kind of interesting, but that is definitely not it. That's a different auto. So I'm thinking that's one of the earliest ones he signed, Yeah, that's probably exactly what happened. He was like, wait, how many more? It's a nice looking auto. I mean, technically they both are. Like, I wasn't even disappointed with his shorter form auto. All right, man. I hear you. That might it might work out. That might be the time to do it. To be honest with you. I think I don't even remember. I know I didn't have very many cases, so I'm not sure if I did or not. I have done them in the past for Topps Chrome, but Topps Chrome's always been tough. It's been a tough product to fill. So again, it would just depend how many I can get from Fanatics and then how many I have to buy on the secondary market. I don't think I would do 100 cases of Topps Chrome or Bowman Chrome, but a 50 might be possible. You know what I mean? I might be able to do like a 50 caser. I'm just not sure. We'll just have to play it by ear. I'm not sure. That's usually like a July. So maybe I'll know, sometime next month, maybe. Honestly, I have no idea. Jared Dickey. The Lunar. If Ellie's still playing like he is now, and Dominguez comes back, and like Jackson Holiday is back up and playing well, that kind of thing. Like it could, Topps Chrome, Bowman Chrome could explode. They also might have somebody saved for Bowman Chrome too. I'm not sure who would really help carry that product. Yeah, the buyback probably does. That's probably a good point. But still, how many can I get? I don't know. But a big auction, if you got like, handful of guys with MVP chances, it'd be interesting. It would definitely be interesting. There's not paper to be involved, so that makes it a lot easier on us. So, I don't know. Yeah, anybody that has a rookie card logo on his Topps Now cards should be in Topps Chrome. Anybody that says call up probably won't. Look at that. That's not good. Holy cow. Well, that spot's done well, so I'm not gonna. Ouch. Where's my. That's not good. That was a pretty thick pack. I thought that was going to be exciting. What is the time? Where are we at? I got to write this down so I can make a short. 46:30. I'll make a good short that so holy cow. Gosh dang. Look at that back. Well, somebody got caught in the machine. Ouch. Oof. Sorry about that. None of the other cards are damaged. It just got caught, Slight edge wear, mild creasing. Oh, that's not even the spot that's done well. That's the AI spot. Sorry about that. Yeah, usually there'll be a Tops Now card. You know, there'll be a Tops Now card. And if the Tops Now card has that logo, you're probably looking at it in Tops Chrome at the latest Bowman draft. Well, not Bowman draft anymore. Tops Chrome update, but probably Tops Chrome. But if instead of that it's got the call up, it says call up, then they're holding it back for next year. Yeah. Yeah. Send that one off. PSA 10. Ooh, that's a beautiful card. Mookie Betts. Cool card. Very cool card. Hey, Kelly. Kelly J. Brooks lost your Riley cards. Don't tell him I told you. He found them. He had them. They're in the wrong pile or something, but he did lose them. So you can yell at him if you want to. Look at that. 3 rookie autos, 2 color. Tyler Soderstrom. 28 out of 75. 3 rookie cards, 2 color in 1 case. That's insane. And they're all guys we haven't hit yet. They're all new names. So, fantastic. Really happy with that. Right? You should tell him about himself. You should tell him. And don't tell him I told you though. Just be like, I heard a rumor. That's what you say. And then tell him it was Cyrus and B Zitty that told you. They usually won't if you tell them it's from a break. You know what I mean? If you tell them it's for, yeah, yeah. And when in your little note, just say, hey, you know, um, this is from a break, so I don't have the box or the wrapper. But specifically, if you can send them the video, you know what I mean? I doubt they even look at it. But if you send them the video and be like, this is where it was pulled, you know, yeah, it's because we found it. Well, he found it. I didn't find it. Actually, that's not true. I did help. Because I was like, no, we definitely have it. Wavy duck. Yes, the first 50. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't even started the second 50. Matt Shaw? Actually, that's a lie. We started today. Second 50 started today. It'll probably be like 2 weeks. Maybe even more. I don't know. I don't want to say a number, but it's probably going to be something like 2 weeks before that ships. The second 50. This break will probably ship before that, you know. Oh no. Is it still? Is it still moving around town? As long as it's still moving, it's fine. It's when it stops moving that's when you have a problem. Yeah, there's stuff that just hasn't gotten a label yet, but it's done. You know what I mean? Wyatt Langford. I think that everything probably will get shipped Saturday that hasn't been like labeled yet. It'll probably get labeled on Saturday. Speaking of paper, let me send him a message. Dylan Chews. That's funny. Okay. Send a message about the paper. Oh, Cunha? That's a nice looking card. Isn't that a nice looking card? I like that card. We still got our lucky rocks, me and Jay Brooks. Yeah, I like it. It's really cool. I agree. Carlos Silva, Lunar. we got an orange. Orange first of Tavian Josenberger. Now, I don't know if I've hit him in this break. I hit him in the HTA break a couple times, but that might be his first one. And it is orange, a little color match. I like it. I'm not 100% sure. You know, have we hit him? Did we not? I don't know. I don't know. It all runs together after a while, but maybe. All right, I'm working on it. Tamar Johnson. Yeah, I'm feeling better. I've got feeling in my arm back, and now it's sore. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know it was sore because it was numb. Yeah, Bowman arm. That's true. You've heard of tennis elbow? I got Bowman arm. Nah, it wasn't the Bowman. They're not sure what it was, but I asked them and they were like, no, it's not that. It's not that. They're very, very attentive until they ruled out stroke. Once they ruled out stroke, they're like, who knows? You know, that's what they were like. And I was like, well, what do you think it is? Who knows? That's what they were saying. They're like, there's no nerve damage. There's no blood flow blockage. You know, there's no signs of anything to worry about. They're like, here are a shit ton of drugs. Paper dust lungs. They're like, here's a shit ton of drugs. Take these. Don't drive. Don't work. Go home. Right? And they were like, you can go back to work in 6 days. Do you need a note? And I was like, no, I know the owner. I know the owner. It's fine. Right, exactly. I agree with you. It definitely could be worse. The first lady I talked to was at urgent care, and she's like, oh, that sounds like a stroke. What the hell you mean that sounds like a stroke? How do you just say that to somebody? You know, they're like, we can't treat you here. You got to go to the ER. So I go to the ER, and they're like, you check in over here at this kiosk. But the kiosk says if you're having chest pains or signs of a stroke, go straight to the front desk. And I was like, it says I got to go straight to the front desk. Boy, it was like magic words. They're like, follow me, sir. put my put my ass in a room, and I had a doctor, like an ER doctor, standing there in less than 60 seconds. So yeah, it was interesting. Like if they're worried you're having a stroke or a heart attack, they don't play. But the second they ruled it out, they're like, okay. And I was like, what is it? He's like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This will fix it. He was like, this drug will fix it if it's something like this, and this drug will fix it if it's not that, it's this. And so just take these drugs. And I was like, all right. And maybe within an hour of taking the drugs, I already started to have feeling in my arm. She works at an urgent care. I like urgent care. I would rather go to urgent care than my doctor. You know what I mean? Like, I literally go to urgent care instead of my doctor. But, Eric Torres, Refractor Auto. Yeah, it could be. That could be it. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. They were cool about it. He was like, listen, this is going to fix it. He was like, and I was like, well, what is it? He goes, doesn't matter. This will fix it. He's like, doesn't matter. um, he was like, I don't know what it is. He goes, it's weird, but I know what it isn't, and that's all that matters. That's what he told me. Like, he was cool. Like, I felt like I was in good hands. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just generally just go to urgent care. I don't go anywhere else. If I have to have a checkup at the doctor, I hate it. I hate it. I'd rather have a checkup at urgent care. Oh yeah, Colson Montgomery. I don't know if I have pre 2021 product. I mean, I know I do, but do I have drinking break version of? I'm not sure. I was thinking if Star Wars showed up on time, we could do a Star Wars drinking break. I mean, I've got the old stuff on the shelf. I was waiting for it to become valuable again. It's probably not going to happen. So, I mean, I might as well just break it. And I got the new Star Wars coming that I wasn't planning on buying. But next thing I knew, I feel like Topps was listening because they were like, he says he's not going to buy it. Let's offer him 2 cases, and that's how quick we bought them. Yeah, the comic break. I just got off the phone a little while ago with the comic guy, and he was like, I have some more stuff. Like, you put in your order 2 months early, but a month early, you can still sometimes put in another order. And he was like, I can put in another order for stuff that you weren't on time for. And some of it I did, but most of it I just passed. But you know, I really like it. I'm excited about the comic stuff. I really am, like super excited. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know if we have. I don't know if I have tracking yet, but I would imagine it'll probably ship pretty fast. Actually, let me look. Now I'm thinking about it. Um, no, it still says awaiting shipping, so it might ship tomorrow. It might ship tomorrow. Or even Monday. We would still have it in time if it shipped Monday. Maybe even Tuesday. Direct. Yeah, no, direct. It was we got a notice that there was an offer, and I went and looked, and that's what it was. And I thought it was funny because I just said, you know, I didn't get any. Holy smokes. That is so rare. Like half of the stuff for the comics is just stuff I think is cool. You know what I mean? Not necessarily stuff that you're going to want to save and it'll be valuable. And then the other half is stuff I think that if you put it on a shelf, you know, you'll be glad you did, if that makes sense. So that's kind of how I'm doing it. Um, but yeah, I'm really really excited about it. It's been a lot of fun building the comic book boxes. You know, I'm trying to build them in sets of 25, and Batman 150 is the next one I want to go big on. Like go big, not necessarily for the mystery box, but. All right, how rare is this? I got to bring up the odds. I'm sorry, I have to know. 2024 Bowman odds. All right, can't read this. Control F. Spotlight. Orange. 1 in 7,126. One in every 25 cases. Wow. Man, congratulations on the spotlight. That's a great hit. Holy smokes. Yeah, that's a case hit. Yeet that card. Why would I yeet it? That's not Wander. That's Junior Caminero. What are you doing? That's not a yeet card. Oh yeah, gold. Gold would be nice. Gold might be harder to hit because orange is is exclusive. Let me look real quick. It's probably close. Um, oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Sorry. Where is Spotlights? I've lost it. Spotlights Gold is actually harder to hit. Yeah. Uh, Twice as hard to hit, actually. This is a good card. Brock Porter. Gold paper, Brock Porter. That's a great card. 41 out of 50. Congrats to the gold paper spot. That was a good hit. He's a Ray, eat it. So the gold's probably 1 in 50 cases because gold's across more products. Orange you can only hit in this, so it makes it a little easier. Overall gold is more common, but in hobby boxes it is not more common. It's harder to hit. But across the product, there's obviously twice as many golds. Ooh, Gladiators of the Diamond, Wyatt Langford. Nice card. It's a nice hit. Nice hit. Aiden Smith. It's a good pack. I can't remember if the auto's in this pack or the next pack. It's in this pack. That's my first one for him. Did you see in the card that says my first Bowman card? He made his B's look like boobs. Did you guys see that? I swear to God, I'm not making this up. He turned the B, see the circles at the bottom, those 2 circles? He turned them into boobs. And his God, swear. Go look on Twitter. The photo's on Twitter. You'll get 4, don't let us down. Topps was like, hey, make this card special. And he was like, I got you, fam. What is it that Topps said? Say no more. Say no more. Make this card memorable. Say no more. Yeah, if you bought into the comic breaks when I was doing the Star Wars stuff, they really did well. But a couple of them didn't. Like, I thought that they were going to make a movie out of the... and apparently they were, and then just it fell through. But out of the Fight Club Part 2, I did a comic break for Fight Club Part 2. And... if they had made the movie, it would have worked. It would have been, you'd have been like, damn, that was really smart to get all these comics. But they didn't, so I'm not saying it's not worth what we paid or that it maybe even hasn't gone up. I actually have no idea, but it hasn't done, hey, now there's a movie gone up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, but Vader, Princess Leia, Star Wars, #1s, I did all those. Those have all gone way up. I did like a Spider-Man, X-Men, number 1, and I think that one's, it hasn't gone down or anything, but I don't think that one's like a big deal as I was hoping it would be. So, But yeah, Star Wars, Princess Leia, and Darth Vader. the ones I did of those were, yeah, it was a really good idea. If you join those and put them on a shelf, you are glad you did. Like some of those comics are, $50, $60 each, and you probably paid $2. And that's not graded. And then that's not the rare copies too. We gave away rare copies. Those are hundreds. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I agree with you. So the Star Wars ones were really smart. Which is why I did the Ahsoka. That one's another one I think is going to be a good one. Yep. Yep. Smart. Very smart. Colson, we've had a lot of Colson Montgomery. I don't know what the heck's going on with that guy. I think just this this case, probably that's at least 3 in this case. Everson. No, I don't think so. I'm not. Did we hit Shaw in this break? I wonder. I don't know if we have. Maybe we did like early, like the first, like bonus product or case 1 or something. We might have. We must have because I was talking about it. So I think so. That's the one where your address has got to be figured. Yeah, don't worry about that. We got you. I got you. I shipped one, right? I already shipped one. I did that one right. You're done. I'm not doing the shipping though, so I do have to mention it. Make sure it's shipped correctly. Let me go tell him. 1 second. Because I'm not doing the shipping, so it could be messed up. Yo! Hey, JB. Hey, there's a guy, Thomas, for Arrow. His address. Yeah, they've got it. They actually set it aside for me to ship it because they didn't want to mess it up, but it's easy to fix. I know how to do it. Don't worry about it. I know how to do it. Yeah, I thought I replied, but maybe I didn't. I mean, obviously, if you didn't get a reply, I didn't. But I thought I did. But yeah, no. Basically, it still shows as international, but the address is correct. You just change it to USA, and then I think you got to add in the state, and then ship it. I know I've shipped one because we've had that come up before. You know, not hard to figure out. But I'm not the one doing the shipping, so they just set it aside for me. Basically, if they have a question, they just set it aside, and then I'll go and fix it later. And so that's all they did. So I got you. And Alan Castro with a terrible auto, but at least he was able to get them all done in time because they did not take very long. Yeah, no worries. I got you. And I just had them make a note that anytime they come across your package, just set it aside for me and I'll do the shipping. But if she's not here right now, but if she's here, you know, I can walk her through it and then I know she'll be able to do it. But she's not here right now, so I just left that note. Hey, Neil, what's up, buddy? I saw you grab some Phillies. Yep. Got Lee. Oh, no. Well, he's hit some autos. If you have the auto spot, he's definitely hit. So I think that's the one. There's two of them. There's two Aidens. I mean, there's Aiden Smith and Aiden Miller, and one of them's hit a couple times in the autos, and one I think is hit and maybe hasn't. I don't know. I might have just told you he hit and he didn't. Don't take anything I say. It's true. I have no idea. Cespedes. If I see a Ford Bronco. John Cruz. If I see that Ford Bronco, I'm going to tell him that signature is terrible. What is wrong with you? You know better than that. Two squiggly lines. What the heck? Oh, yeah? The Superfractor's already on eBay? That's cool, man. Glad you got it. That's great. You'll need you won't be able to show a link unless you're a mod. So a link won't show up. But if you get one of the mods to post it, it'll show up. It's one of the rules for YouTube because people spam links. So they only let moderators post. Brock Porter, nice card. Nice card. Purple pattern. Now you got to do the rainbow again. Yeah, no big deal. I just wanted you to know that it didn't show. Because usually on your screen when you post it, it's there. But for everybody else, it's not. It's not there. So people are like, did you click the link? And they're like, what link? And you're like, it's right there, dude. What are you, blind? But they don't see it. The idea is that, you know, people will come in and spam and then leave. Like they'll post a link and leave. And it gives them the impression that it worked. And then that way they don't keep, you know. But it doesn't work. Ben Williamson. He's had some luck. Ben Williamson. He's got our only red. He's got our Ben Williamson, the only red auto we've hit. It was at a HTA. Yeah. It's just a YouTube trick. It's really smart because you can imagine the amount of people that come in and then they just post links and then leave. It actually automatically blocks some of those accounts. And there's a way for me to see them, but I don't have it set to see them. But yeah. Anyway, that's all. That's the reason it does that. Back in the day, like way back, like 2012, you know, mods for other breakers would come in and be like, "This breaker sucks. You guys should come over to, you know, Big Billy, Baby Billy's breaks." And then they would post a link to a different breaker, and then they would leave, you know. And like, and I never understood it because, like, that's not gonna work. You know what I mean? I mean, you're not gonna go to Baby Billy breaks just because somebody showed up in your chat. You know, if anything, you'll never go to Baby Billy breaks because you think, oh my gosh, this guy is spamming YouTube chats. But for a while, it was happening. Not only did he take away their mod status, but he banned them. This was over 12 years ago, easily over a decade ago. But yeah, somebody went into his chat from my chat, and they were like, "Hey, Chris, how you doing?" And he, you know, he's super nice, always has been. He's like, "Hey, how are you?" And they were like, "Listen, I just wanted to let you know," and he was furious, you know, because it makes him look bad. Yeah, he immediately, and the mods were, you know, they were like, well, you know, we're just showing our, I don't know, you know, sticking up for you or something like that. He's like, I don't want that. Boop, boop, gone. Gone. Yeah. I'll never forget that. I always liked him, and I never held it against him if somebody else did it, you know what I mean? But, I remember telling my chat, I was like, I'm really surprised that, because the guys came in and they did that, and then we banned them, and then they were gone. But I was telling the chat during the break, I was like, you know, I'm really surprised that Chris not necessarily does that, but that he allows it. And they're like, I wonder if he knows. I was like, I don't know. And they're like, well, he's live. So they actually left my chat, went to his chat, and then told him about it. And the mods were there when he was telling them about it, and banned him right there on the spot. So yeah, crazy. Yeah, size maple bricks. Exactly. That's how it was. It was so weird. I was like, that's never gonna work. You know what I mean? Like, I would try to tell. So like, I want to say around 2013, 2014, breaks had exploded. They had. It was very similar to today, where there was breakers everywhere. Now you didn't have whatnot, but you had breakers TV, and you had blog TV, which blog TV was very brief, but it was awesome. Like it was incredible, and there were a lot of breakers, like a lot. There was a lot of breakers. A couple things had been going on. Mike Trout, Mike Trout was blowing up in 2012, 2013, 2014. Mike Trout was literally carrying the hobby on his back. But it wasn't just Mike Trout. Like, there was a lot of stuff going on. You had Bryce Harper. You had... Anyway, there was a lot going on. There was a lot going on in football, too. So there was a ton of breakers. They were everywhere. There were a dime a dozen. There was breakers everywhere. And so there was, for whatever reason, there was a lot of childish antics amongst breakers. And it got gross. Like, they were sabotaging each other and going in each other's chats and calling each other names, and like it was crazy. And I was like, man, what the hell? They were dressing up like each other. There was one dude had his girlfriend or somebody break in her underwear. Like, I'm not even a bathing suit, literally bra and panties. And then she said that if she got $100 donation, she would do a twerk live on Breakers TV. Swear. The video's out there. Like, somebody literally has the video. And she got the 100. They like crowdfunded it, right? And on Breakers TV, you could switch between breakers like really easy. Like, you click a link and you had another breaker. And so they would go from room to room to room talking about, hey, this breaker's over here and she's about to twerk if she can. She was selling a box. She was selling a box break, but it was $100 for a $10 box. And then at the end, when she got the money, she did the twerk, and it created all kinds of problems, man. But people would dress up as her, like as a parody. It was bad. It was so bad. And then, couple things happened. 2015 Topps Chrome Football was one of them. And 2015 Bowman Draft was the other. And all the breakers were gone. I wanted to skip that one. Sorry. All the breakers were gone. So that's what killed off most of the breakers. It's like you hear about the meteor that killed the dinosaurs. 2015 Topps Chrome Football and 2015 Bowman Draft Baseball killed the breakers. Like, wiped them out. Swearo. And they were gone. You know what I mean? Like, they bought in big, and I told you I opened 500 cases of Bowman Draft. It almost, my first order of Bowman Draft almost put me under. Seriously. Like, I was in trouble. And the way I got out of it is I just kept buying it because it kept going down. But, yeah, true story. Yes, they were horrible products. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, what do we got a spinning wheel for? It still says excellent collection. What's going on? Connection. What's going on? I had a spinning wheel there, but not there. Let me see. Let me just refresh it. Maybe that'll fix that. It's only going on in one window. Yeah, all right. I don't know. I don't know why I had a spinning wheel. I've got excellent connection. So. Yeah, no, one time I was breaking without a shirt on, cuz you only see my hands. So I was breaking without a shirt, and I held up a refractor. And in the refractor, it was like 2010 Topps Chrome. In the refractor mirror image, you could see me without a shirt on. And I've never done it again. No, I mean, I don't have man boobs or anything. I'm just saying, I don't, I don't. It made me. I was like, anyway, everybody was making fun of me. They were like, "Can't believe you're breaking naked." And I was like, "I'm not naked," but yeah, true story. I had my nips showing, and everybody teased me. Like they tease me literally. You know how like we tease Jay Brooks. People literally tease me about that for months, months, and I've never done it again. Never done it again. One time my camera, because I have a really large camera right now. You can't really see it. Let me see if I can move it. In the overhead, you might be able to see it. No, you're still, well, let me go a little far. Anyway, so I have a really big camera, right? It's on a cheese plate, the whole thing. But I used to have just the little $99 camera, like a little, this, little like laptop camera or whatever. And I would knock it over every once in a while. And I've knocked it into my lap. And I made a joke. Well, at least I'm wearing pants this time. And it was a joke. And people talked about that for a month. Like, hey, are you wearing pants this time? And I was like, it was a joke. It was. I'm always wearing pants. It was a joke. But anyway, yeah, nope, it's not one of the problems that we have. Yeah, reverse Donald Duck. All right, let's do this recap. Case 8 recap. All right, my friends, this is the Case 8 recap, and we've got some paper. We got some rare paper. Brock Porter gold paper. That's pretty good. Acuna. That's not rare, but it is Acuna. And Anthony Skull orange paper. So, okay. Here is your Chrome. Arenamo, Valdez, Lee, John Cruz, Cam Collier, Colson Montgomery, Aiden Smith, Colson Montgomery, Sebastian Walcott, Rainer Arias, Tamar Johnson, Jackson Merrill, Matt Shaw, Yanquiel Fernandez, Jacob Gonzalez, Rock Reggio, Garrett Forrester, Douglas Glod, Drew Jones, Bryce Eldridge, Colson Montgomery. Told you we hit him a lot. Daverson, Marcelo, Brooks Brannon, Tamar Johnson, George Lombard Jr., Anthony Baptiste, Brian Acuna, and Luke Adams. So those are your parallels, Chrome parallels. Here are your case hits. We've got Mookie Betts, Wyatt Langford, and then Junior Caminero, 9 of 25. That's 1 in 25 cases for that spotlight right there. So I think it's the third spotlight. I think. That's actually a spotlight from a different product. I just threw it in because there's not a lot of spotlights. It was on my desk. So there's 2. There's 3. Yeah, 3 spotlights, but 1 is really rare, so that helps. I mean, they're all rare, but 1 is really rare. 1's really rare. All right, here are your autos. Color 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 color. That's a lot of color. And a lot of rookies. Suero, Ben Williamson, Alan Castro, Boston Barrow, Eric Torres refractor, Tavian Josenberger to 25, Tyler Soderstrom to 75, Ortiz, Quinn Priester rookie auto, Pete Crow Armstrong 40 out of 150, Dylan Cruz base, and Barrett Kent to 100. So that was a good case, especially if you had a rookie spot. It really helped. Okay, saving your video. All right, let's do 9, but let me get this video up real quick before we go to 9 here. All right, that video is loading. Let me grab your next. Oh, I wrote case 9. It's actually case 8. Right? That was case 8. Yeah. We're going to 9. Sorry. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go grab a case that's actually sitting behind me. But yes, no, what you said is actually what I'm going to do. Be right back. Once I save this image and post it up for this video. I also want to check my followers on Twitter. I'm trying to get to 30,000. So I just posted a giveaway. I just posted a giveaway to help me get there. I was going to wait until I hit 29, but I was like, we're close enough. So let's see, how are we doing? We're at 28,750. So we are 1,250 away. So that's an extra 200 we got just in the last like 90 minutes. Okay. Case 9. Case 9. Silky Smooth says he will be breaking tomorrow. Not to worry. $300 plus on eBay, that's nuts. Hopefully it holds, you know. Tube top. Listen, all I wear are gym shorts and t-shirts. That is literally it. That is my entire wardrobe. My guess would be 10 for a super. If we get another super, my guess would be 10. Not that there can't be one in here, I'm just saying. George Walkow, 70 of 75. That's a nice card. Yeah, she's doing all right. When there's somebody in there, you know what I mean? Like, running point, more stuff gets done. Slippers? I got Crocs on because I couldn't tie my shoes because I only had one hand. It's a true story. My right hand was numb and I couldn't tie my shoes. So Crocs it was. Like, yeah, let's just wear Crocs. Max Clark. Max. I can reach my feet, I just couldn't feel them. Enrique Jimenez. It's because I was talking about the one time I did a break without a shirt on. I got through one pack. One pack of box one. I was like, oh, wait, I'll be right back. It was hot. I didn't figure anybody would ever know. I mean, you know, like nobody's ever going to know. Turned out that was a lie. Aiden Miller. I had to step on the scale right at the at the doctor. And I stepped on a scale and it said 230. And I turned to the girl and I said, my phone's in my pocket. It's really heavy. Anyway, Anthony Baptiste. My wife thought it was a stupid joke, but I thought it was pretty funny. It was hot. Yeah, like literally pack one. I was like, damn. I don't know if you guys remember like 2010 Topps Chrome, but they were practically mirrors, the refractors. They really were. So it's power. And I guess I just wasn't thinking about it, and there it is. I always think that's red. Lee, it really looks red. But it's these little corners right here that I guess denote what color it is. Ryan Burrows. Morbell. Augustin Ramirez, little blue paper. Aiden Smith. All right, big color. Or base. Hey, we haven't hit him yet. Robert Calaz. Calaz? I'm not sure. Tony Blanco. No, sir, not yet. Paul Skeens. That's cool, man. That is cool. Tape it. Uh-oh. We got another Shrek. Jacob Wilson, kind of a color match on the Shrek hit there. That's for Everett. Everett with the Shrek paper. He asked for black pattern, which would have been rookie vet, but instead he got another prospect. But still, nice card. It's funny because these are harder to hit than the black pattern. I mean, they're both to 15, but there's more black patterns. You know what I mean? So that would mean that we would hit more of them than this, but here we are with our second Shrek. It's a nice prospect. Jacob Wilson. Mr. Wilson. Yeah, maybe especially like his first inning. What's up, KT? Nimala. Lunar. All right, here's our auto. Raylan Heredia. Raylan Heredia for the Phillies. I don't know how I feel about that auto. I mean, it's okay. Could be worse. It could be worse. Well, I mean, if you're only going to open one, definitely the jumbo, because you get the 3 autos. But if you're hunting for Yamamoto, I would probably go HTA. You know, the 3 auto. I just opened 5 cases of HTA and I didn't hit any rookies, but I mean, still, if I was hunting him, that's where I would go. Hobby's going to be tougher because you only get 1 auto per box, 12 autos per case. But in jumbo, you get 3 autos per box, 24 autos per case. HTA, you get 3 autos per box, 18 autos per case. But, I mean, that's all you get is autos, you know. So, that's probably where I would go. I saw somebody hit the Samurai version. It was still a redemption, but he hit the Samurai version. I thought that was awesome. Jared Dickey. Vargas. Aiden Smith. Black Pattern Ellie would be huge. That would be a very big card. I hit the blue Pattern Ellie, and the person with the spot, I forget who it was, they were like, yeah, that just paid for my spot. So I was like, that's awesome. Yeah, no, sorry, sir. I don't have anything open. I just have this 100 caser going. 100 caser starts tonight, but everything's sold. Nolan Chanel. Yeah, and it's definitely possible. I mean, I would do HTA probably by the case, I think. Homer Bush. HTA is very is very color heavy, but a lot of it is HTA exclusive color, you know. So you're looking at a lot of like green lavas and mojos, you know, that kind of thing. So I mean, it's still color heavy, but you know, it's designed that way because there's a lot of colors that are only in HTA. Yeah, I have the top 100. I have the top 100 spot. I won't keep it, but I do have it. We've hit 2 autos so far, so I've got 2 autos to give away. As of right now. I probably won't do that until after the 100, you know, so I know exactly how many autos I have in total. Another rookie, Nick Gonzalez, rookie auto. Rookie refractor auto, Nick Gonzalez. We've hit a lot of rookies the last 2 cases. That's 4. So, and again, it's somebody we hadn't hit, so I'm always down for hitting people we haven't hit. No, I don't think I went and got any spots this time. I just have that one. And I might, you know, I might keep a set. I don't know. Yeah, that's good. Remember we did the Nick Gonzalez experiment where we split up the 100 caser on his spot a few years ago. Enrique Bradfield, 125. Yeah, I have a ton of Ellie first, actually. I've got some color too. Speaking of the devil, it's a good card. Good looking card. Um, no, I don't think so. At least not in this. No aqua lavas. They're probably in something. You know, they might be jumbo exclusive or, you know, I don't know. There might be actually to 125. You know, maybe I just haven't noticed. Could be. Oof. That is a cool looking card. You know what I mean? Like, that just looks cool. Lazaro Montes, Rising Inferno's gold. That spot's done well. 2 autos. Enrique Bradfield, purple paper. Junior Caminero, Gladiators of the Diamonds. Antonio Anderson. Oh, this is the auto. I jumped right to it. Another Boston Barrow. He went from none to 2, just like that. Sounds like my wife. Hold on. just got on her phone. You can't be putting that girl in the office by herself. She's never gonna do nothing. They're talking about food. Sorry, I'm back. One in 13,000. That's crazy. What is that? That's like 1 in 50 cases or something. Where are you guys? It looks like we're doing Raising Canes, which is good because I'm starving. And I gotta take more medicine. I'm supposed to take it with food. Garrett Forrester. It's just really good. I don't know. They have like this Texas toast that's awesome. Walker Jenkins, their fries are good, but it's just chicken strips. That's all it is. But it's good, so that's what we're getting. I really like it. Ortiz refractor. Chick-fil-A is different. So I really like the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. I like it a lot. I like Chick-fil-A nuggets a lot. But Raising Cane's is good. Plus they're open later and they're open on Sunday. Like they're open now. Chick-fil-A closed at 9. You know what I mean? Raising Cane's open till midnight. But I like Chick-fil-A probably better overall. You know, when they open. You know what I mean? Like, gotta be open. Another base auto. Arenamo. Yeah, I bet. It drives me crazy when they forget stuff. Is that pro packs or pro cards? Because if it's Pearl cards, you got to remember there's 3 or 4 in a pack. So you got to multiply those odds by 4. Because when you get 1, you get 4. You know what I mean? So the odds might work out to seem like the packs are more common than they are. So, like, for instance, say you hit 1 pack every 10 cases. The odds for a card might be 1 in every 2.5 cases. But in reality, you hit 4 cards at once, you know? So, Pearl Pack odds have always been weird. And then remember, we used to hit 2 per case. And got a bunch of them in a row. Man, people were mad. Other breakers were pissed. They sent Houdini all the Pearl packs. Yeah. I just think they forgot to insert them all and then got to the end, started putting them in all the cases at the end, and I got all the last cases. That's what I think happened. Paul Skeens. Oh, that's a nice Namala. Namala to 125. Aqua Lunar. Elkins. Jordan Lawler. All those boxes meant for Phil. I put a sticky note on a box one time and it said for Phil, and then I posted a picture of it and everybody got mad. I'm like, man, shut up. Like, you literally think they sent me a box with a sticky note for Phil? Come on, man. It's called a joke. But they got complaints. Like, Topps was like, called blowout. And they're like, can you tell Houdini not to do that? Like, other breakers are complaining. I'm like, come on, man. Cannot be serious. Phil? Phil's still around. Hell, Phil might be in the chat right now, lurking. You never know. But not if there's hockey on. He's not here if there's hockey on, so. Sometimes somebody will ask about Phil, and I'll be like, I don't know. He might be here. And then he'll post. Or he'll text me. Okins. All right, I think this is the auto, but it might be here. We might just have jumped right to it. Let's see. Yep, we did. Hey, that's a nice one. Namala, nice hit. I know we've hit him, but I think it was a base. That's a nice card. Congrats. Yo, what's up, buddy?
What's up? What did you want from me?
If everybody's getting food, it's probably easier to get one of those big packs. You
Okay.
know what I mean? But I want four.
All right.
And a large Diet Coke. Let me give you some.
No. I told him I was getting it. And I found John Gray. He was in the not bonus pile, but the
Pull
base.
up pile.
Yeah.
I thought you'd already checked that. I almost said something about like, nah, he checked that.
No, I didn't.
All right, cool. So just Mostown. Yeah,
Yep.
she said she don't care. She said she didn't even care about a refund. I'm like, we're gonna refund you the spot. We don't send it to you.
Yeah. And crossing my fingers on everything else.
Don't say that.
But that was a lot. No, because it's seeing that, and I'm like, all right, I got those there. It's like 4 piles that's on the table. That's no base too. I gotta put with the no base. They didn't want it. I looked back and I saw on the sheet that said no base. So it's not as it's a lot, but it's not as much as I thought it was.
Okay. Alrighty, cool. But yeah, I want the 4. Yep. But it might be cheaper just to. You know what I mean? Everybody's saying hi and posting pink eyes.
What up?
He said hello. Yeah, no, he's not in the chat. That was a good Namala box. That was a Namala hot box. Garrett Forrester. Hey man, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. That's very kind of you. I'll definitely spend it on coffee. I'm not giving any to JB. Thank you, sir. Anthony Hueso. Capri Ortiz. I guess it depends. Like if it just came out, probably the 99 cents and let it ride, you know. But if it's, you know, not something that necessarily is hot, even though it's expensive, then definitely buy it now. Roman Anthony, 175. Ethan Salas. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. We talking 500, 5,000, 15,000. That's definitely different markets. Yeah, good point. Orange auto of fuck Ben Williamson. The guy with the only red just hit an orange. Yeah, if it's like from Bowman, I would probably launch it right now. All right, listen, we really do not need any more Ben Williamson autos. All right, just straight up. He's good. he is solidly taken care of. He's got a red He's now got a true orange. He's got other autos. He's perfectly fine. So I'm gonna get off after these last 4 boxes here and eat some dinner and then come back and do the 10th case, okay? And it'll be around 11 or so. Not leaving the office. I can't drive. My car's not here, so you don't have to worry about me going anywhere. So, yeah. Aiden Miller. Justin Crawford, sky blue paper. Wow, look at that. Yoshi Yamamoto to 299. Nice hit. Colored paper spot. Mike Bove. No, we hit a base auto. But I mean, this is only I'm only 1.5 cases in. I'm gonna finish this 10 caser, and then I was planning on doing one for the 100 caser at least, and then going from there. Carson Weisenhunt, refractor auto. That might be his first auto I've hit in the 10. I'm not sure. But I am going off after these 3 boxes to eat some food. I gotta eat some food and take more meds. My arm's still swollen quite a bit, but I got feeling back in it, so pretty happy with the development so far. I hear you. Brando Mayea, refractor. Walker Jenkins, Lunar. Luis Baez. Luis Baez. It's a cool card. Xavier Isaac, 1 of 25. Prospect power-ups, bro. That spot is killing this break, man. Holy cow. I think that's their second non-auto orange. And then they've got the orange auto. I do need a Rookie of the Year auto. Luke Keeschel. I hit one in my personal HTA case. It was Curtis Mead, so I thought it was, apropos, but I haven't hit one since. I thought that was going to be, an easy spot to hit autos for. At least I don't think so. I mean, we might have hit one, shit, but I don't think so. Um, 25, right? 25,000. I'm at 23 and change on YouTube, and I'm at 29 on Twitter, and I'm at about 2,000 on Instagram, which I never use. So, yeah. But we're planning on using it because I'm planning on going live on it, Instagram. But we're planning a whole makeover. You know what I mean? Of like, well, anyway, I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, we hit Gonzalez. A refractor of Gonzalez. But that was actual rookie. I'm talking about Rookie of the Year spot, the insert spot. All right, let's see what we got. It is color. It is Douglas Galad. Douglas Galad. All right, I'll take it. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to break anymore, at least, for like a week or something like that. Because you can't open packs, you can only use one hand. You know what I mean? Like, I was worried, but once feeling came back in my right arm, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm good. No, they don't send you a plaque. I think you got to get 100. I think it's 100,000 for a plaque. Which I doubt sports cards accounts get without buying subscribers. There's a couple sports card accounts that are, they're pretty high, but I feel like they probably bought half of those. I don't know, whatever. Like, I think Phil would have gotten there. I feel like Phil would have gotten there legitimately. But I mean, other than being a baseball player yourself, it's really hard to reach that many people. So I think there's a plaque at 100. It might be 250, but I think it's 100. And then $1 million, and then 10 million, and 100 million. I think that's how it works. It's not going to be a problem for me. Matt Shaw, I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about those plaques any. Wasn't who's that guy for the Angels that was the #1 pick recently? I forget his name. Is he at 69? And that's without, he stopped after about 50 or so. If he was posting regular, he'd get there. Leighton's could be legit because, Leighton's got 100 channels, or not 100 channels, but like 100 breakers, all kind of consolidated on one channel. Like if JB and I were using the same channel, I feel like we'd have more. than what we have. But Leighton wasn't who I was talking about when I said buying subs. Although maybe he did, I don't know, but Ryan Burrows. But I mean, if the numbers were all that mattered, you know, I could have 100,000 tomorrow, but I wouldn't have 100,000 worth of views, you know, viewers, that kind of thing. Yeah. You know, if you don't, I forget what the word is, but if you're not having, like, you can have a huge number next to your name, but if you're, shit, whatever the hell it is low, it just doesn't, you know. We've had as many as 50. We've had as many as 50 people watching tonight at one time. Twitter numbers are really high. Twitter numbers are over 500, right? Hold on, let me look. I'll tell you what Twitter's at. Twitter's at 550. Those are rookie numbers. We got to get those numbers up. There we go. We got to get Twitter over 600. What's going on? Yeah. Like, you'll see accounts with, you know, 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and their videos will get like 150 views. You know what I mean? And then you'll see counts with 20, 30,000, and their videos will get thousands of views. So that'll kind of tell you, Ramon Ramirez, that maybe somebody's numbers are bullshit. You know, I don't know. You know, I mean, there was a time during the pandemic when I was at like, I don't know, 15,000 subscribers or something like that, and we were getting 400, 500 people in here a night watching just on YouTube. So you never know. I think the most I've had lately is like 400 people for, I did a big Transcendent break, and we had a lot of people in here for that. And then I did one for Dynasty, and we had a lot of people in here. But who knows? I don't really, I mean, I like it. I like hitting milestones. All right. Good old Joe. Buy more Bowman. But, you know. Just won my vote. Yeah. Yeah, we would sell out 20, 30 breaks. It'd just be instant sellouts. It's all right. We still do pretty good. We don't necessarily sell out in seconds, but we still sell out. Gabriel Gonzalez. All right, so I'm going to get off. I'll do the recap, obviously, but get off, eat some dinner, and then come back. Because I've got a lot to do tonight. I still have at least 2 more cases. So we'll finish the 10 and then get into the 100. Yeah, I don't know if we. I mean, technically, it took seconds. It just took a lot of seconds. That's great. Good times. I feel like we're gonna get bigger because we're gonna add some breakers that I think are gonna be really popular. You know, they're funny, they're young, like, you know, they're not old codgers like me, and they know the sport. Not necessarily every sport, but they know the sport. So, yeah, I think you'll like them. They'll break with me, probably me and JB for a while, but the goal is for them to help us with these big breaks and little breaks too, you know, little breaks too. Well, you know, everybody's got their favorite player. That's all right. Man, my kids are too lazy. I tried to get them to. I bought Fortnite for them to break. Yeah, they'll spin off on their own channels. Eventually. Bryce Eldridge, but they'll still be under our umbrella. You know what I mean? Yep. Yeah, they're local. Luis Baez. Nice one. Uh-oh, what do we got here? Jackson Holiday. Looks just like him. That's a cool card, Jackson Holiday. I like it. Aiden Miller. Aiden Miller to $2.99. Yeah, I tried to get the boys to break. I did. I was like, you guys would be popular, you know. Wouldn't do it much, you know, because they're just kids. But the oldest one, He's in 8th grade, you know. This was a while ago, so he was younger than that. I think he was like 12 or something like that. I tried, but he just didn't want to do it. I'm like, man, this is going to pay for your college. He's like, I don't want to go to college. Could pay for your first car. He's like, you'll just buy my first car. I was like, oh, okay. All right, never mind then. You know? Free boxes, Miller? Yeah. It didn't... People, I feel like people just like to get upset. You know what I mean? Like, the dude was like, hey, send me some boxes. What's wrong with that? I don't see anything wrong with that. I didn't see anything wrong with Top saying, yeah, I got you either. You know, I don't know. I was just like, whatever. People are like, Topps doesn't give me free boxes. Like, bruh. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. You're just looking for something to be mad about. Some people get so hot for nothing. All right, let's do this recap. You ready? All right, my friends. So this is the recap for case 9. I'm going to go off, eat some dinner, come back, do case 10. Bryce Eldridge, Tony Ruiz, Ty Pete, Luke Keishel, Yamamoto. That's a nice card. Justin Crawford, Roman Anthony, Jordan Westbrook, Riley Green, Enrique Bradfield, Homer Bush, Jacob Wilson to 15. Why am I telling you every name? I have no idea. But it's done. I did it. Gabriel Gonzalez, Cooper Pratt, Matt Shaw, Ryan Burrows, Brando Mayea, Walker Jenkins, Luis Baez. We got a Xavier Isaac, 1 of 25. Prospect power up. Congrats to that spot. It's killed it. Vradenberg, Aiden Miller. Capri Ortiz, Garrett Forster, Blake Mitchell, Arjun Namala. That's a good spot. Elkins, Garrett Forster, Walker Jenkins again. Hey. Ortiz, Lazaro Montes. That's 1 in like 50 cases to hit that card. It's crazy. Little gold Rising Infernos. It looks cool too. Enrique Bradfield, Ryan Lasco, Antonio Anderson, Jared Dickey, Aiden Smith, Nimala. Nimala's everywhere. Tony Blanco, Paul Skeens, Lee, Felix Morabel, George Walkow, and Max Clark. All right. Case hits. We got 2. We got Jackson Holiday and Junior Caminero. That's pretty nice. Here are our autos. We've got Aiden Miller, Raymond Ramirez, Douglas Glod, Carson Weisenhunt, Ben Williamson. I did not need an orange Ben Williamson. The man has enough. Okay? He's got enough. Share the wealth, Ben. Ben Williamson. Nimalo, a little refractor. Ari Namo, Boston Barrow. Nick Gonzalez, rookie auto. Raylan Heredia, Robert Callis, and Anthony Baptiste. This is a good case. This is a good case. 1 more case. All right, my friends. Thank you, and I'll see you shortly. For real, for real. Oh, here. Watch the theme song. You need more theme songs in your life. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that bell for notifications. If you enjoyed what you watched, smash the like button. And if you're looking for a great group break, remember.
Oh my
He's
gosh.
been breaking for 10 years straight. Who knows what he'll pull today? Cheap fun breaks is the big league way.
This has been a production